Hey y'all, welcome to the Looking Glass Tarot. This reading is going to be on Aaron Keyes. He's 41. He died April 5th, 2019, and his death was classified as a suicide, but his family thinks that it is not suicide. He asked his dad to take him to a house where he was renting, and he was going to get his rent money back. He asked his dad to pick him up in 30 minutes, but instead his dad got a phone call stating that he was dead. What happened the day Aaron Keyes was dropped off at the house to get his money? Judgment. So judgment card is about just that, whatever you put out there, you're going to get back. It's like the karma card. Your actions will be what you receive back, the actions that you receive back. So I feel like he was kind of, going to go get his money. He was worried about what they were going to say, I believe, but, the reaction he was going to get from asking for his money back. What's the judgment card here? Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is like a apprentice. It's like someone that's got a new job and they're learning new things and they're being taught, new things. They're under like an apprenticeship, so they're being watched. They're learning under someone more experienced and someone that knows what they're doing. And the page is usually a younger person. It's usually like a college student or someone that has taken classes or started a new job, but it's usually someone younger. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Death card. The Death card is the ending of something and the beginning of something else. So death is an ending that can't come back. You can't restart it. You can't build from it. It's the end. But on the other side, it's a new beginning. So I do feel like Aaron had new beginnings coming. I feel like that's why he wanted his rent money back. He wanted to do something different. So I feel like he was getting his money back and he was getting out of like the situation he was in. He's not going to be in that same area and hang around with the same people. I feel like he was getting out of that situation and starting something new. What happened when Aaron was dropped off at the house? What happened? Okay. The Queen of Pentacles is usually someone older, somebody nurturing, loves animals, loves material, money, materialistic things, very creative. I kind of feel like his mom was like that. She loved her son very much. She was very nurturing. He would go to her for advice. So I kind of feel like and I feel like she was good with money. So I feel like she was going to help him get back on his feet again. The Hermit. So the Hermit is about taking time, self-reflection, thinking about things, seeing things differently, looking at things differently, and then you come to different conclusions and you decide, okay, this is not what I thought it was, this is not what it seems, I need to start and head in a new direction. So I think he had taken some time to think this through on making the decision of leaving. And but I think with his mom's advice, his family's advice, I think he was ready to to make a change. So the Three of Wands is about making a decision. You see how he's on a building and he's in between the whirlpool and the ship, and he's got to make his decision quick, because if not, he's going to be taken in by the whirlpool. So it's about making a decision, and you don't have a lot of time. You got to get on it. It's not something you can decide like a year from now. But I did get it in reverse, so it's kind of like he knew he needed to make the decision, but he was kind of dragging his feet a little bit. He was having a hard time making the decision. And I don't think it's because he didn't want a new start, and I think it was because of the consequences that were going to be from making this decision. I don't think it had that he didn't want a new start. I think he was worried about the repercussions and what was going to happen when he made the decision to go back and get his money. How many people were there? How many people were there? So the Eight of Pentacles is planning. Planning, getting all your stuff together, writing it down, taking notes, down to the detail. So I feel like he planned this. He did plan it. He decided, when he was going to go. He decided what month he was going to go back and get his money back. So I kind of feel like he decided it down to how he was going to get it back, but I don't think he decided. I think it come on him quicker than he had planned. Yes, he did plan to go do it, but I think honestly it came on him quicker than he planned, and I think the people that he went to get the money back from, it was unexpected also. Why's the Eight of Pentacles here? Why's the Eight of Pentacles here? Who was planning? So the Ten of Cups is family. Family, happiness, abundance. So I feel like that was his planning. That's what he was planning. He was planning on changing his direction, and his mom and dad was going to help him, and he had his family in mind and not the situation he was in before. The Chariot. So this decision brought the Chariot in, which is movement. So the Chariot is one way or the other, one direction or the other. But it's quick movement, it's swift movement, and it's, he's in a chariot. She's in a chariot. She's going to be in a chariot moving. So it was quick decision. I keep feeling like it wasn't planned for that day, but something happened to make it planned for that day. Why's the Chariot here? Why's the Chariot here? So this brought on the conflict. So this is the Five of Wands, which means conflict, arguing. You see there's one elf at the top who's in control of all of the ones down here. So I do feel like there's one person that had control of the situation. But I do feel like when he went to get his money back, it did cause a conflict. And I do feel like there was at least six people there. The Two of Wands. So see, he just wanted to go. He had made his decision. He just wanted to go get his money back and leave. That's what he wanted to do. You see how the guy's leaving there with but the knife is pointed out, and he's just like, I'm just getting out of here. I'm leaving. I'm going. So it's he was just trying to get in and out. He just wanted to get there. He just wanted to get his money. He just wanted to go home. he was determined, quite determined. That's what he was going to do. That's why he told his dad, give me 30 minutes and I'll be back, or come pick me up. So this brought in, which the wheel is about cycles. So, and it can be long cycles. So it's like, fall, winter, spring, how we have the long cycles in between. And it's also the cycle of life. So however your cycle turns, you can determine it to change and go in one direction or the other. You can keep going in the same cycle you're in, or you can stop that cycle and head in a different direction. And I feel like that's what he was doing. He was tired of being in that same cycle, that same rut, and he wanted a change. He wanted something different. And when he did that, it caused that decision caused the conflict. Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles is new start, new beginning. Pentacles is money, earthly things, so material things. So this whole reading revolves around money. Not only the money that he was going back to get, but I feel like the money that was involved in the reason why it caused the conflict. It wasn't just the rent money. How many people are responsible? So the Hierophant is a counselor, someone very wise, someone you go to for advice. It can also mean authority figure. It can mean legal court cases. Honestly, I feel like there was someone there that was in the legal field, whether it be in law enforcement or lawyer or someone works in the court system. I feel like there was someone there that was connected to the legal field when Aaron was there. While Aaron was there. The Seven of Pentacles is plans, making plans, nurturing, putting something into action, watching it, helping it grow. So I got the 7 again, so I do feel like there were 6 or 7 people there. When I say get it again, I keep hearing it. I didn't get it up here, but I keep hearing it. And I do feel like they planned it because they knew he was coming to get his money back, because he had obviously told them he was. So this was planned when he come and got his money back. So it was just a new start, new beginning for him. He was just going in, he was getting his money back. He didn't know what to expect from his new start. And he didn't expect this. I mean, he didn't expect, he knew the reaction was, he was worried about the reaction. He was worried about what they were going to say and how they were going to react to it, but he did not expect it to be as many people there. And he didn't expect the reaction would be quite so horrendous, I guess. But he was worried about the reaction. Well, let's see. The Lovers. So there was a female there, and I do feel like there was a female that helped get him there that day. Someone that he was very close to, someone that he had feelings for, very deep feelings for. She told him something to get him there, other than the fact that she was going to be there. I don't feel like he had initially had planned to go that day, but I think because she was there, it changed his mind and she told him something. Sadly, I don't think she had the same feelings he did, but I think she helped in the process of getting him there. Why is the Lover's card here? Why is the Lover's card here? Why is the Lover's card here? Oh, 2. So the King of Pentacles is earth, money, material things. It's about someone that's very good at making money, someone that's very good at spending money, making it grow. Someone that's over, like a business, over finances. I do feel like there was someone there that was older than him that kind of controlled the money purse, money strings. And he was the one that helped the money double in whatever situation that Aaron had. And I think that I feel they were telling him, I can't believe you're going to give up this money. I'm hearing give up this money. Give up. Why would you want to give up this money? That brings in the 5 of Swords, which is conflict, arguing, and with swords, it's double-edged sword, so you're seeking the truth, but in the seeking the truth, you're finding the answers you didn't, you may find answers you don't want to find, and you may create problems that you didn't want, but they are the truth. It is the truth. So I feel like there very much was a conflict at the house where Aaron was at. Will Aaron get justice? Will Aaron's mom get justice for him? So the King of Wands is a knight. So it's probably somebody in their 30s. They're very courageous. They just kind of ride in, very like on fire. Just how you see them ride in very quickly. They come in courageous. They come in not really paying attention to what's around them. Kind of chaotic a little bit. So I feel like there was someone younger in that just kind of started it, just kind of began the conflict once he told him he wanted his money back. I feel like there was someone, and a couple of them that were in their 30s that kind of started out the conflict for Aaron. Give me one last card for Aaron. So the 9 of Wands is determination. Standing your ground, determination. He was determined. He was standing his ground. He was gonna he was gonna stand behind his decision. He was determined to do that. And he did stand his ground. He did. But there was too many. One final card for Aaron, please. One final card for Aaron. So the 8 of Swords is bound. It's where you're bound. You can't get out. You don't see no other way out. You are bound. He sees in a coffin and there's swords and he can't move, because if he moves, then the swords are going to fall down on top of him. So he was bound to the situation. He was able to leave and get out of the situation. He could do it, but they didn't allow him to leave the situation. I feel like there was I feel like they tried to tie him up, or there was they bound him somehow, but I don't think it worked. Something with his feet. I feel like they bound his feet and his wrist. Something with his feet and his wrist. I'm getting. But there wasn't a lot of time in the time that he was dropped off and the time they called his dad. So I feel like there was a lot of chaos. There was a lot of chaotic, not thinking straight. So I think they did a few things that didn't work, but because of who was there, I think they got away with making it look different than it was. I'm hearing it's not what it seems. It's not what it seems. It's not what it looks like. So hopefully Aaron's mom can get justice for her son. I do feel it did. There was very much conflict at that house where he went to get his money, and I feel like there were 7 people there, and one of those people was a female that he trusted, and he shouldn't have. So thank you very much for watching. Y'all have a great day.